Hello, my friends, and welcome to another study from Bible's Hidden Treasures. Today, I want to talk about how many think that Jesus first showed up on the earth as a baby in a manger at Bethlehem over 2,000 years ago. That is true, but I want to show you Jesus in the Old Testament, clear back at creation. And the most popular references to that are how John 1 1 through 5 and Genesis 1 26 and 27 place Jesus at creation. John 1 1 through 5 says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it." Genesis 1 26 and 27 says, "Then God said, Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. You see, God created us as a trichotomy. We are a spirit, we have a soul, and we live in a body. That's three parts, like the Trinity of God. That's how he made us in his image. In 1 John 5 7, it uses the word with a capital letter. "For there are three that bear witness in heaven, the Father, the Word, and the Holy Spirit, and these three are one." Farther down into that chapter 5 of 1 John, it talks about how the Word is the Son of God. Read that for yourself. Oftentimes, Jesus is called in the Old Testament the angel of the Lord. In 1 Chronicles 21:16, David and the elders of Israel bowed down to the angel of the Lord, and the angel doesn't reprimand them for it, he accepts it. 1 Chronicles 21:16, "Then David lifted his eyes and saw the angel of the Lord standing between earth and heaven, having in his hand a drawn sword stretched out over Jerusalem. So David and the elders, clothed in sackcloth, fell on their faces, worshiping this angel." He doesn't reprimand them for it. But look in Revelation 19:10 and you'll see the difference. John, the revelator, said, "And I fell at his feet to worship him. But he said to me, See that you do not do that. I am your fellow servant and of your brethren who have the testimony of Jesus. Worship God. For the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy." So there's the difference. David and his men worshiped the angel of the Lord, who was Jesus. John tried to worship the angel of the Lord, and it was just an angel. He told him not to. In Daniel 3:25, Jesus appears in the burning fiery furnace. The three Hebrew children were cast into the fire of the furnace because they refused not to worship the statue that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. And in his fury, he heated it up 7 times hotter, threw them in, and the men that threw the three boys in burned up instantly. But they were in there standing, looking around. And Nebuchadnezzar says in Daniel 3:25, "Look," he answered, "I see 4 men loose walking in the midst of the fire. They're not hurt, and the form of the fourth is like the Son of God." So Jesus was there in the burning fiery furnace with those three Hebrew boys. There are 3 prophecies of Jesus in the Old Testament. The first is in Genesis 3:15, where it says Eve's seed, which becomes Mary's seed, that's Jesus, bruises Satan's head, and Satan bruises Jesus' heel, talking about the crucifixion. The second prophecy of Jesus in the Old Testament is in Micah 5:2, where it actually tells the birthplace of Jesus, that it's going to be in Bethlehem of Ephrathah. And the last one is Isaiah 9:6-7. And I want to close by reading that. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder, and his name will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there will be no end, upon the throne of David and over his kingdom, to order it and establish it with judgment and justice, from that time forward, even forever. I hope you've enjoyed this today, and I hope that you've been able to see, as I have, Jesus in the Old Testament. God bless you. Come back for another study.